Okay, here is part 2 of episode 43 for the 50/50 showcase. This is Sao. She's my Titan weapons, super reflexes, Mew mastery tanker. I am running level 52 times 6, just a couple of paper missions against some council volunteers to showcase strategy and tactics solo for this particular tank build. Let's go ahead, get the party started. As a tank, as this particular build, I really don't have much in the way of option like, oh, I'm going to pull or whatever. I pretty much am going to go in there and start whooping some tail. Now, yeah, you could taunt or pull stuff around the corner. That's always an option, right? But as I've mentioned before, as tank, I need to get in there. I need to get the attention on me. I want to make sure that things aren't shooting at the guys on my team that are going to be behind me. So it's really no good for me to kind of stand here and taunt or whatever. Maybe I can dip behind one of these pipes here, taunt them, and get them to come closer. That might not be a bad option because there's a bunch of guys way back there as well. As a matter of fact, maybe I will do that. Let me do this. Activate my melee partial radio. See if I can get a taunt on this guy. Try to get them to come in. Okay, use some of those AoEs. Unload. Got momentum built. So yeah, with momentum built, you just start swinging faster. Your powers animate quicker. So it's nice to get that thing going. Let's see what we got. We got some guys up there. Maybe we can do is have some fun. Let's see what we can do here. Get a little party going here. Titan weapons is nice. You can just kind of lay some smack all around you. Build your momentum. Unload. I hate when they hide back there like that. Little babies. Get up here and fight. I don't like when my momentum crashes, though, because then I always sit there going, man, why can't I hit the guy? Because that power just deactivated. What is it, Rend Armor? This Archon's standing back there. See, like right there, follow through. Couple Archons here. I do have the tank ATOs on my two big tier, 8 and 9 melees. Sometimes I gotta be careful because I'll just get in a click mode and not be paying attention to my endurance. Yeah, I wish the momentum effect lasted just a couple seconds longer. Because unless you immediately click it, I feel like it just crashes on you. Little swing. Boom. Boom. Nice. A little Archon here wants to play. Sit here, just unload on this guy. I mean, a lot of times you can just go ham on somebody and they can't even get up. Kind of reminds me of kinetic melee like that. My one brute I had with kinetic melee could just keep knocking the guy down before they could really do anything. Can't underestimate the benefits of knockdown. It's great mitigation. Alright, I'm going to try to back around a corner, let these guys come closer, so they don't just keep ranging me. That was level 12. I can now tier 3 my Sears. I mentioned this in my prep video I did the other day, that it takes about vet level 12 in order to tier 3 all of your incarnate stuff. So that's always my goal as far as just getting a new character going. I knew there was guys behind me. I want to ignore them for a second. Kind of taunt that other group. Just by getting close. And with the build like this, you definitely want stuff surrounding you. Because you can just keep doing this with your AoEs, your cones. Boom, boom, boom. I think this is the only room left. It's too bad. You can see the windup on Titan weapons is huge, so that's why you want to build your momentum. Because once these things are glowing like this, you just go sick. Done. I mean, I barely got scratched, right? So SR, you're barely going to get touched. I'm only doing +2s right now. You know, +3s, which I'll do next, should be able to hit me a little more often. Should. +4s is, you know, when it maybe gets dangerous, especially if anybody's got some debuff crap they're throwing on you. But you do have a lot of debuff resistance, so, you know. All right, give me a minute to pause this to get the next mission set up, and then I'll be right back. 53 times 8 is the goal, more council. All right, here is the second mission set up for 53 times 8. Solo, tanker, Sao. She's got super reflexes, she's got Titan weapons, and she's got Mew mastery. No problem at all. 52 times 6. Really fast clear, pretty much. I imagine it's going to get a little bit harder, but I don't think by much. One thing I did want to mention is that super reflexes does not have a taunt aura that I'm aware of, at least according to what I saw in mids and what I can see in the the power descriptions here on the game itself. So unless something's different that I'm not aware of, as a tanker attempting to draw aggro, you don't have a taunting, damaging aura that you can rely upon to help you. It's going to be just, you know, gauntlet attacking, and then, you know, your actual taunt power, the click itself. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to be as effective as a aggro manager as other tank builds would be. But I didn't really build her to be that sort of a tank. She's more of a kind of scrappery. She gets in there and starts beating stuff down. So she's not shy about just attacking and just grabbing a bunch of guys together. And really, you're kind of hoping and praying that you don't take a bunch of damage, because as I mentioned before, I got no way to heal myself. So if I start taking a beat down and my defenses get shredded somehow, I've got nothing, right? I've got just some green, you know, inspirations. All right, taking a look at this. Looks like we got one, maybe two groups here. So I'm going to kind of get these guys aggro just by sort of running by them and maybe throwing a ball of lightning. And I'm just going to go into the back here and take on those guys. I might even dip around the far corners to bring everything down after me. I don't necessarily want to be sitting here fighting these guys up front, and these guys are shooting me. Again, I'm thinking team, right? I got my allies behind me. These guys are throwing grenades and crap down the hall. They're going to be bombing my friends back here. So I'm going to just... I'm gonna shoot and scoot, right? I'm going to do this. Okay, gets these guys coming after me. Okay, we got a little party going here. Throw my Ionic in there just for giggles. I don't know if I brought everybody with me or not. There's a couple guys left. You guys kidding me back here? Marksman, they don't chase. One thing that does suck with this build is definitely missing. I hate missing already, but missing with this character, with the big wind-ups and stuff, then you break your momentum, then it slows you down. Plus you have a lot of endurance built up in those attacks. That really sucks. Alright, I got a lot of bogeys here. A lot of bogeys. Taking a little bit of damage here. Attack more. When in doubt, attack more. You know, if you are worried about taking damage, you could have taken Rebirth as incarnate option. I wouldn't bother with something like the Medicine Pool. I don't think that's going to help you. Okay, I'm going to do some more. I'm just going to try to get some groups rounded up here. I'll eat some Skittles to make this a little bit easier. crazy the amount of people you can hit with your attacks. I know there's like a trick to sort of when to hit certain powers to maximize your momentum. I just don't know it yet. I'm sure those of you that are pros at using Titan weapons are like, oh no, your attack chain's all wrong. Probably. But I'm just a button masher. I do like the sound effects of this set. You do have to watch out for, because I do have my practice brawler Mez protection on auto. But if I just get swinging, you know, as I'm clicking away, it's gonna hold until I give it enough time to actually fire. See, that's a bam, bam, bam. This is sick. It's like just popcorn this guy all day. Brutal. Brutal. These guys over here. Okay. Okay, big old swing. More devastating hits. More. So yeah, you can just be the main hitter for your team. And I do like Mew Mastery to give you that extra range that you can use to keep stuff on you or draw it towards you. Build that momentum some more. Throw this in there for the party. You know, what might be fun would be electric armor with Titan weapons. So I could use like what is it, power sink to start draining people. Or ice. Might be funny. Alright, I feel like just pulling a bunch of crap. If I'll need a elude. Probably not, but I mean, my defenses right now are 60%. my HPs get low, then I'll, like, halfway, I'll throw a loot out there. Boss left in here, it looks like. So that was like a couple of huge groups. 54s mostly. And they really weren't a problem. Gotta whittle down this boss. You could take a different interface to make clearing a little bit faster, like reactive. But I went with the minus to hit to increase my survivability. Miss sucked. There we go. Minus to hit, minus regen. Oh, I thought I should get more of these guys to come in. The cool thing I like with Titan weapons, I don't need to worry about the guys around me. I can just focus on a boss, let's say, like this guy, and just because I know my swings are going to catch the other guys, they'll eventually kill them, even without a damage aura. But I think if you combine this with some sort of damage aura, like I said, I was thinking electric armor might be cool. Because you'd also get the energy drain, damage aura, power sink. More knockdown, please. There he goes. Okay. Overkill maybe, but guess it was overkill. I thought there might be one more guy in there. Alright, well. Okay, this should be the last area. I'm going to try to maybe pull this group to this group, just to double them up. Another problem is that a practice brawler can break you out of your momentum if it clicks at the wrong time. Are next. Who's left in here? I just left and then stood there. Should have ran to the garage and gotten out of town. Bam, bam, bam. Get two groups here, right? What should we do? We can maybe try to pull these guys down, duck under here to just sort of bring everybody underneath. Possible. Let's go for it. Just try to do a little pull action. These guys to come over here. Come under here. I'm going to go ahead and pop a loot just for giggles. Alright, so my freaking defenses are 170, 180%. It's funny, even though my defenses are crazy high, I'm still getting hit. Like, I feel like I'm getting hit more now than I did before I ever popped the lid. One guy left, I think. guys never came down. Okay, just got to keep your eye out and make sure you're not going to crash your elude. This guy's just standing there watching me beat his friend down. And there we go. So yeah, you got to watch out, you know, a little icon up here, your elude icon. If that starts flashing, I think you got like 10 seconds for it to crash. So if you see that, I back the hell out. I might pop a couple of Skittles. I'll, you know, type in usually in my team chat, crashing, so just so they know I'm backing out of there. And to watch your A. All right, there you go. That is the 2 solar runs for Sal, showcasing how you can handle 52s, 53s, no problem. Your super reflexes, your high defenses are going to save you. Oh yeah, look, my elude's crashing. Poof. I crashed, right? My toggle shut off. I have to start firing up some blue Skittles. So I have a couple in the bank. Go. That's the other reason why if you have Ageless, boom, just click that, back up to full. So if you can time it, it's not a big deal. Ageless is not only going to fill your blue bar again, it's also going to get elude recharged even faster. So now it's going to be back up in under 2 minutes at this point. I've got all my toggles reactivated. Good to go. So if you can time it, a couple blue Skittles or Ageless, you know, even though elude crashes, you can, bam, be right back in the fight. All right, gonna end the video here, and then I'm gonna get some team action going to showcase how Titan weapons, super reflexes as a tank, works in a team setting. I think if you play yourself like a scrapper, you know, getting into the middle of things and starting just throwing some beatings down, and not overestimating your ability to taunt and manage a bunch of aggro. If your teammates are throwing stuff out there as well, they're going to be pulling aggro away from you probably. You don't have many tools other than taunt in order to get the aggro back on you. And then really your only option is to just start throwing down the big old swings, and hopefully that knockdown is going to keep stuff popcorning enough around you that even if their aggro is being pulled off of you, the enemy is not capable of getting up and shooting at stuff. I would say the biggest problem you have as far as aggro management goes is ranged attackers, right? If you got people ranging your allies, there's not much you can do. You got to get into the pile to be able to swing and hit stuff. You know, your taunt is your only thing, range taunt. So that's one thing you got to watch out for, and your teammates just need to be aware that you are not, you know, going to be rounding up the entire map and holding everything locked onto you. It's just not going to happen. You're going to get in there and scrap away, pound away on things. All right. Hopefully that was useful information. I'm going to go ahead and get a team action going. See you later.